The Detroit Tigers have hit a rough patch lately, even though they started the season strong and held a comfortable lead in the American League Central. Since the All-Star break, the team's performance has been less than stellar, with a disheartening record of losing 8 out of 9 games. This is certainly a wake-up call for a squad that had high hopes following a promising first half of the season. Now, let's dive deeper into what's been going on. The trade deadline presented a golden opportunity for the Tigers to strengthen their roster and reassert themselves as the team to beat in the AL. However, as it stands, they now face stiff competition from multiple teams in both the East and West divisions. This shift should have raised some eyebrows during the deadline, and fans must be wondering what the front office was thinking. Injuries have also played a role in the Tigers' struggles, particularly in the starting rotation, which has seen multiple key players sidelined. To address this, the team added a couple of veteran pitchers, but one has to question whether these moves are enough to stabilize the rotation. Did the front office do enough to secure the necessary depth? What do you think, Tigers fans? Go Detroit Tigers in the comments. Looking at the lineup, it's clear that the early season overachievement has come crashing back down to reality. But the most glaring issue lies within the bullpen, which has been a significant concern since June 1st. The Tigers rank a dismal 27th in the league for bullpen ERA, sitting at 5.03. This is alarming for a team that heavily relied on its relievers in 2024. With numbers like that, fans have to be asking how the organization plans to address these issues. Tommy Connell, once seen as a key asset with playoff experience from his time with the Yankees, has seen his performance plummet, boasting an ERA close to 10.00. It's hard to fathom how a pitcher who started off well can fall so drastically. Do you think Connell can turn it around, or is it time for a change? The trade deadline saw some relief pitchers changing teams, and while the Tigers landed Kyle Finnegan, one can't help but feel they missed out on more impactful players like Joan Duran or Ryan Helsley. Are we settling for mediocrity? This bullpen needs to find some consistency fast, or the Tigers could be facing an early exit come October. With about 2 months left in the regular season, the urgency is palpable. The Tigers must step it up if they want to maintain their position and make a serious playoff run. What are your thoughts on the team's current state? Let's hear from you. What city are you cheering from, and what do you think about the Detroit Tigers right now? Don't forget to subscribe and comment. The Detroit Tigers are gearing up for an important series against the Los Angeles Angels, and the spotlight is firmly on Tarik Skubal as he takes the mound for the opener. Skubal has been the backbone of this team, delivering quality starts in 5 of his last 6 outings. With a remarkable 16-6 record in his 22 starts this season, he certainly brings a sense of comfort to the Tigers fans and the organization as a whole. This is exactly what we need right now, especially after a rough patch that saw the Tigers go 7-16 since the All-Star break. It's hard not to feel a mix of concern and frustration after losing 2 out of 3 games at home against the struggling Minnesota Twins. Manager A.J. Hinch didn't mince words after their 9-4 loss, emphasizing the need for improvement. It seems like the team is grappling with complacency after building a substantial lead in the American League Central, which has now dwindled to just 6 games over Cleveland. This is a critical time for the Tigers, and they need to refocus and regain that early season energy. What do you think the team needs to do to turn this around? Go Detroit Tigers in the comments. Looking at Skubal's recent performance, he's been nothing short of spectacular. Just last week, he pitched 6 scoreless innings against the Phillies, allowing only 3 runs in total during his last 2 starts. With a stellar 2.18 ERA, he clearly knows how to keep the opposing batters at bay. And let's not forget, Skubal has a solid track record against the Angels, boasting a 1.83 ERA in 3 career outings. He's our ace, and it's crucial that he continues to dominate on the mound. On the flip side, the Tigers will face veteran right-hander Kyle Hendricks from the Angels, who has been effective recently, giving up just 1 run in each of his last 2 starts. It will be interesting to see how the Tigers' lineup matches up against him. Do you think our hitters can break through his pitching? And while we're on the subject of the Angels, let's not overlook Mike Trout, who is on the verge of hitting his 400th career home run. He's only 2 homers away, and you can bet he'll be looking to make that milestone happen sooner rather than later. However, let's hope he doesn't find his rhythm during this series. As we head into this matchup, it's clear the Tigers have some work to do, but with Skubal on the mound, there's always hope. What do you think about the state of the Tigers right now? How do you feel about our chances against the Angels? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and let's rally together as Detroit Tigers fans. Where are you from? And how do you feel about the team's performance lately? Go Tigers!